Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the UCLA Bruins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Look out throwing here to start the drive. Cannot escape, and down he goes. The Bruins will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, another great play by an Alabama defensive lineman. And you just think about over the years, probably the last 30 years, going all the way back to John Copeland on that 1992 Alabama defense.
The catch is made for a huge pickup. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Well, this game has gone from 0 to 60 in a hurry during the first drive for this offense.
First down and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. This time, a completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
It's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
They'll take a deep shot here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's running out of time here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws a bullet to the right. And is intercepted. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Has the first down, still on the move. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Takes the handoff again. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They go with a direct snap. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
One way to create a rhythm and really start to show your identity as an offense is to control the line of scrimmage. The offensive line here early getting a hat on a hat, and this back, as good as we've seen all year, with the ability to accelerate through the hole, positive yards, play after play here early in the game.
Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. But the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver. The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Jean-Pierre. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, tied.
Chris, how about the offensive coordinator here trusting his quarterback to be able to make a play on the design QB run? Knew he'd take care of the ball and get positive yards, and he did even more. Comes up with a touchdown.
Point after, not right through. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. UCLA offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The Bruins hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Second down. We're going to throw it. And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's looking to make a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Defense is coming after him. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion sets up an important 3rd down play. From the shotgun, drops back, and he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
He's past the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
He'll call for the fair catch here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. And the Bruins looking to crank up the tempo a bit. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. Slides to avoid the big hit.
UCLA 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he's going to fire this one deep down the middle. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Can he take it all the way? At the 30 now. At the 10. Touchdown, Bama. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
UCLA 0.
And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. He's going to pull it down and run. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looking right. This one caught. He's swarmed by the defense.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. Third down, out of the shotgun. Escapes the sack. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Second down after that completion. Back in motion now. Looking to chuck it again. And he fires the football to the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
After the second down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Rifles this football to the left. Into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
A great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
With the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
No fair catch. He feels the punt. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the UCLA offense takes the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. Just what they wanted. He's got a chance to make a huge play. Everybody does their job. A great route. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and he just drops it.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Now that's how you execute. I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after that big play, I'm all about taking a shot right to the end zone here.
The Bruins move into the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Slides down to avoid the tackle. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. First and goal. A good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the crucial two-point conversion is good. Makes it just a 7-point game now. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Toss play. Back heads to his right. He's found some room at the 45. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
They're set now to try the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's a big first down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the second half on offense, so they need points right here.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. They'll have to hurry now, second down with the clock ticking. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Bringing pressure. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The offense with a major gamble here, going for it inside their own 40. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Throws it to the right. And it's complete downfield. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. First down here for this offense. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. As the first down is still going. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback making some changes at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Looking to throw it deep. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So second down after the incompletion. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass falls incomplete on the deep shot, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's check it out. See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And that's going to be a safety. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team has recovered. Looks like the hands team did its job.
Trying an onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They get the second half started with the running play. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Important second down play coming up. Give it to the back again. Running with purpose. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And here's the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again, somehow catches a break on this tip ball. If this one was an interception, he better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. He shreds the tackle. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches.
He slipped through there, and the defense very fortunate he didn't come up with a 1st down. Now let's see what happens here on this 4th down play.
They need less than a yard for a 1st down. They'll go for it on 4th. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Oh, it's snapped to the back. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. Coach is going to take the 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 24-yard attempt. Should be automatic. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. In a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, how about the accuracy accuracy here by this quarterback to pick up the first down. And, man, UCLA has had some great play at quarterback.
And he cannot escape the defense with a sack. That sack sets up a second down and long.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Here's the throw deep downfield. And he is wide open for a huge gain. Touchdown, UCLA. Still no answer for this offense.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time, they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
It's a toss play to the right. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big third down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
That's the end of the third quarter play. With the score now, 33, UCLA 24.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now. So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. He was on target the first time. Can he keep it going from 33 yards out? This one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Returner decides to fair catch this. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Trying to extend the play. Lets it go deep down the middle. Had all day to throw.
Well, it's another positive play, but man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws a rocket toward the right side. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Touchdown, Bruins. Just ran away from the defense. Now to try for the two-point conversion. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. And it's caught, so the two-point conversion works. Back to a one-score game. Hope still alive. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. It's a fumble. And the offense recovers the fumble. Here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call?
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You get all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Big third down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. They'll try to run for the first down. Finding space at the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, tie.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. The offense will go for a two-point conversion. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And this is caught for the two-point conversion. They get this within one score now. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the onside kick is recovered, and the gamble pays off. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
It's an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Tailback with another carry. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Fires it to the wideout. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now, 4th down and long with the lead. Tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
4th down, drops back, looking to throw for it. Launching it downfield. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Going the other way, can they catch him? The 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, Bruins. And the defense adds 6 from the interception return. Now a crucial PAT attempt. And that PAT gives us a tie ball game here in the final quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Short loss in the play sets up 2nd and long from the 18. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. Going for a big play downfield. So it's incomplete, pass caught, but they rule him out of bounds. So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. And with that last catch, he's now over 150 receiving yards for the game. Big fella has been unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean, think about how many tight ends do you think in one game can go over 150 yards receiving? This guy is a difficult matchup for anybody that they put on him today.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
He's got it right near the end zone. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT puts them in front by 7. So So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line. Give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he'll be brought down.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
Looking to score with a run to the right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And now it's third and goal. They've got just 2 plays left to try to punch it in here. Launching one to the end zone. It's intercepted. A crucial overtime mistake.
Oh, no. Oh, that is a tough decision by this quarterback. What a mistake. And now it's simply the kicking game. This defense better come out and be ready either to get a turnover or push this line of scrimmage back as far as they can.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.